High in the Aravalli hills of Rajasthan, India, stands Bhangarh Fort. Not a fort anymore. It is a relic of a bygone era, a silent witness to the passage of time and the whims of fate. A ruin, broken walls, empty palaces, silent except for the wind. The echoes of a once thriving community now lost to history. The fort's grandeur has faded, but its stories linger in the air, carried by the whispers of the wind. Once, it was alive with laughter and music. The corridors echoed with the sounds of celebration, the courtyards filled with the vibrant life of its inhabitants. Now, only shadows remain, shadows that dance in the moonlight, hinting at the lives that once flourished here. Built in the 17th century, Bhangarh was magnificent. Its architecture was a testament to the skill and artistry of its builders. Intricate designs adorned its walls, and its structures stood tall and proud, a symbol of strength and prosperity. A strong fort protecting a prosperous town. Markets bustling with merchants, temples echoing with prayers, homes filled with families. The town was a hub of activity, a place where people lived, loved, and thrived. It was a community bound by tradition and culture, a place where every stone had a story to tell. Ruled by a noble lineage, its future seemed bright. The rulers were wise and just, their leadership ensuring the town's prosperity. They were revered by their people, their legacy etched into the very fabric of Bhangarh's history. But fate, it seems, had other plans. A darkness was brewing. Unseen and unstoppable, it crept into the heart of Bhangarh, casting a shadow over its future. The once bright and hopeful town was on the brink of an unimaginable transformation. A curse, whispered on the wind, would change Bhangarh forever, turning joy to ashes, life to stone. The curse was a dark cloud that loomed over the town, its origins shrouded in mystery. Some say it was the result of a spurned love, others believe it was the wrath of a powerful sage. Whatever the cause, its effects were devastating. The vibrant life of Bhangarh was snuffed out, leaving behind a ghost town, frozen in time. The wind that once carried the sounds of laughter and music now carries only the whispers of the past, a haunting reminder of what once was and what could have been.
Princess Ratnavati was known throughout the land. Her name was whispered in the corridors of palaces and sung in the ballads of bards. She was not just a princess, she was a legend in her own time. Her beauty, as radiant as the sun, captivated all who beheld her. Her skin glowed like the first light of dawn, and her eyes sparkled like the stars in the night sky. She was a vision of grace and elegance, a living embodiment of beauty. Her heart, pure as the mountain streams, was filled with kindness and compassion. She was beloved by her people, who saw in her a beacon of hope and goodness. Her laughter was like the tinkling of 1,000 bells, bringing joy to all who heard it. Princes and kings alike sought her hand. They came from far and wide, bringing with them gifts of gold and jewels, hoping to win her favor. But Ratnavati was not swayed by wealth or power. She sought a love that was true and pure, a love that would touch her soul. Yet her heart remained untouched. She longed for a connection that went beyond the superficial, a bond that was forged in the fires of mutual respect and understanding. She dreamed of a love that was as deep and enduring as the ocean. One day a dark shadow fell upon Bhangarh. The once vibrant and bustling fort was shrouded in an eerie silence. The air grew heavy with foreboding, and the people sensed that something terrible was about to happen. Singhir, a powerful sorcerer, arrived at the fort. His presence was like a dark cloud, casting a pall over the land. He was known for his malevolent powers and his insatiable lust for control. His heart was as black as the night, and his intentions were anything but noble. His eyes, filled with dark desire, fell upon the princess. He was mesmerized by her beauty, and a burning obsession took root in his heart. He vowed to possess her, no matter the cost. His mind was consumed with thoughts of her, and he would stop at nothing to make her his own. He was consumed by her beauty. Determined to have her, Singhir began to weave a web of dark magic and deceit. He concocted a plan to ensnare her, using his sorcery to bend her will to his own. But little did he know, The purity of Ratnavati's heart would prove to be a formidable barrier against his dark designs. Singya knew the princess would never accept him, so he turned to his dark arts. He created a potion, a love spell. One touch, and Ratnavati would be his. One evening, the princess was unguarded, leaving the palace. Singya saw his chance. He approached her, offering the potion disguised as a gift. But Ratnavati was no fool. She was known throughout the kingdom for her wisdom and grace, a beacon of hope and prosperity for her people. Her beauty was matched only by her intelligence, and she was beloved by all who knew her. She sensed the evil in the sorcerer's heart. The sorcerer, Singya, was a man of dark intentions, driven by an insatiable desire for power and control. He had long coveted Ratnavati, not just for her beauty, but for the influence she wielded. When he presented her with a gift, a potion he claimed would ensure eternal love, she saw through his deceit. She refused his gift, her eyes narrowing with suspicion and disdain. In a fit of rage, Singya threw the potion upon a large stone. His face twisted with fury. He could not bear the rejection. The potion meant to enchant now became a vessel of his wrath. As it splashed against the stone, a dark magic was unleashed. The stone absorbed the magic. It began to roll. The air crackled with energy as the stone, now imbued with the sorcerer's malevolent power, moved with a life of its own. It glowed ominously, a harbinger of the doom that was to come, crushing Singya beneath its weight. The sorcerer, in his blind rage, did not see the stone's path until it was too late. With a sickening crunch, it ended his life, his body pinned beneath its immense weight. With his dying breath, Singya cursed Bhangarh. His voice, weak and filled with venom, uttered words that would seal the fate of the kingdom. "Bhangarh shall know no peace," he whispered, his eyes burning with hatred. "No love, only death and despair. It would know no peace, no love, only death and despair." The curse spread like a shadow over the land, its dark tendrils reaching every corner of the kingdom. The once vibrant and prosperous Bhangarh began to wither, its people falling into despair. The princess watched in horror as the sorcerer breathed his last. Her heart pounded in her chest as she realized the gravity of what had just transpired. The weight of the curse settled upon her shoulders, and she knew that her kingdom would never be the same, his curse already taking hold. The skies darkened, and an eerie silence fell over Bhangarh. The once bustling streets were now empty, and the laughter of children was replaced by the whispers of the wind. The kingdom, once a beacon of hope, was now a place of fear and sorrow. The curse of Singya had begun its reign. Whispers in the ruins. Today, Bhangarh stands as a testament to Singya's curse. The fort is deserted. Locals tell chilling tales of strange lights and sounds of shadows moving in the night. Visitors claim to feel a heavy presence within the fort walls, an oppressive atmosphere. Whispers seem to follow them, with footsteps echoing in the empty corridors. The unseen inhabitants. Legend has it that Singya's spirit still roams Bhangarh, trapped by his own curse, condemned to wander the ruins for eternity, seeking but never finding release. Some believe the princess too is trapped, her spirit forever bound to the place where her happiness died, caught in the sorcerer's web of despair. Bhangarh Fort has become a magnet for paranormal investigators. Drawn by its dark history and the countless stories, they come seeking evidence of the supernatural. Their cameras capture strange anomalies, unexplained lights. Their devices register sudden spikes in energy levels. Whispers are recorded, though no one is seen to speak. Even skeptics feel a chill upon entering Bhangarh. The air hangs heavy with the weight of tragedy. The silence is broken only by the wind whistling through the broken windows. It is a place where the past feels all too present, the sorrow and fear palpable, a stark reminder of the destructive power of obsession and the enduring nature of a curse. No one dares to stay within the fort after sunset. Local legend claims that those who do never see the light of day again. The Indian government has even placed a sign at the entrance, forbidding entry after dark. Whether true or simply a precaution, the warning hangs heavy in the air, adding another layer of fear to the already eerie atmosphere. Bhangarh Fort remains one of India's biggest mysteries, a place where history, legend, and the paranormal intertwine. Is it truly cursed, as the stories claim, or is it simply a place where tragedy has left an indelible mark? Whatever the truth, Bhangarh continues to fascinate and frighten, a haunting reminder of the power of belief and the enduring nature of fear.